Out of the house, headed to the salon. We have a very busy day. Very busy day. We have 5 clients today, back to back to back. And so, what is more important today than any other day is timing. Okay, so let's talk timing. Let's talk about why it's so important, and let's talk about why, if you don't know how long it takes you to do each step of your service, it can be detrimental to your day, to your return clients, and also to, or your client retention, I should say, and then also to, just the flow of everything. So, I have been licensed. If y'all are new here, I'm Jamila Evans. I've been licensed for the past decade. I specifically focus on curl education in the salon. And so I have been able to go from doing all of the styles to niching down specifically into curl education. And now I am highly sought after, and I would like to consider myself the #1 stylist here, #1 natural hairstylist here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I was able to do that. A few things have helped me get there, but one of those things is respecting people's time and making sure that when I can get you in the chair, it is the start of your appointment. Now, I can say that there are times when I have been behind, but because I know my timing, I have the ability to communicate with the next person 30 minutes before their appointment, so that there's no inconvenience to them, if you will. So first and foremost, how long is it taking you to get your client in the door, in the chair, and into the shampoo bowl? Okay, if this is a new client, I would assume that this will take a little bit longer, because you should be doing a consultation with all new clients. Okay, your consultation could take anywhere between, good morning, your consultation could take anywhere between 10 to 20 to 30 minutes. Some of my consultations run 45 minutes, but there also is education in there. From there, from the entrance of the salon to the sitting in your chair into the shampoo bowl, how long does it take you to shampoo your client? Now, if the person has scalp challenges or needs a scalp detox or needs some type of treatment, whether it be protein, moisture, repair, any of those things, then you want to add that into your timing. Okay, 2 shampoos is common. Some people need a 3rd shampoo, and then you have your treatments. So that can take you anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, some people might take less than 20 minutes, but I think that matter of fact, I know that women come to the salon for the shampoo. So if you take your time in the shampoo bowl, really make sure you get the scalp clean, really make sure you give them a nice massage while the conditioner is in there, possibly present a steam option. That can be an upcharge. For me in my salon, it's automatically included. Everyone gets steam now. So that is your shampooing time. Okay, from the time you shampoo, you have your prep time. Okay, prep time will include detangling, applying your products, and then you have your styling time. So prep time could take anywhere between 10 minutes and under. If someone has a massive amount of hair, you may be detangling for longer than that. If someone comes in extremely tangled, you want to be mindful that if someone comes in extremely tangled, you may have to actually have them come back another day. They may not be able to be serviced because their hair should be in a state where you can start working on them immediately. And if you can't, that should be somewhere in your booking and in your, hey, come in with your hair washed within the past week, detangled in the past week. And so that there is no excessive tangles or matting that could set you back and take even longer to comb out. I have combed people's hair for upwards of 2 hours before. And that's not to talk about like combing out locks, because combing out locks is a whole nother story. Okay, so from there we have got the person into the salon, we have set them down in our chair. If they are a new client, we have consulted with them. We have now taken them from the chair to the shampoo bowl. In the shampoo bowl, we're doing 2 to 3 shampoos, and we're doing any treatments that we may need. All right, treatments may include scalp detoxing, protein repair, or moisture treatments. We also use steam in the shampoo bowl. From there, we get them out of the shampoo bowl and we begin to prep the hair. Prepping the hair means applying the products and then also detangling the hair. After the hair has been detangled, now we go into styling. All your products have been applied, so now depending on what style you're doing, you may be blow drying, You may be shingling and defining curls. You may be putting rollers into the hair. Okay, you may be putting twists into the hair. That is the styling part of that. The styling can range. For me, for someone who has finer hair, it can take me under 20 minutes to maybe apply their curls or define their curls. For someone who has a thicker head of hair, or for someone who's getting a roller set, it might take me an hour. Or if I'm doing 2-strand twists, it may take me an hour depending on how thick their hair is. So you want to know your time. You want to know your clients. And if you have a new client in and you're not sure how to set up your timing, then what you can do is have them send you pictures. So if you're using Acuity, which I really, really love, I have classes on Acuity on our bootcamp page. So if you're a hairstylist watching this, I have the Beauty Brand Bootcamp YouTube channel that I plan on putting all of the training and all of the like back end techie boring stuff over there. So it's like on screen tutorials as I'm walking through the back end of Acuity. Acuity, I've been using it for about 8 years. I started off with Style Seat. And then before that, I started off with your traditional, paper and a calendar. So I did do it the old school way once upon a time. But the beautiful thing about Acuity and why I've been with it for so long is because it literally does everything. There's nothing that I need that it doesn't do. Okay, between sending out emails, sending out reminders, sending out text messages, setting up your payments, your deposits, how much you want all of that is in there. But what you can do is also include an intake form. So the intake form for me is like a pre-consultation. It lets me know what the client hair challenges are, what they are using on their hair, and what their expectations are coming into the salon. In addition to that, I make them put a picture of their hair in the intake form. So now I know what I'm working with if someone has never sat in my chair. I know whether or not the hair is dense, if it's finer, if it's going to take a lot more work, or if it's going to be something I can breeze through. You know what I mean? So back to the steps of service and the timing. Greeted the client, set them in your chair, got them to the shampoo bowl. Out of the shampoo bowl, we prepped the hair, we detangled the hair. We have now started to style whichever style that you are doing, blow drying, roller sets, twist outs, whatever. And then there may be some additional dry time. If you aren't doing like a press, the person may need to send it to dryer, but that dryer time is idle time. Okay, so if you know that you have a client that's going to be going underneath the dryer, then you can bring in your next client too. So you need to know your time so you can tell the next client, like you can have it where on the site that next client is booking like right in that window while they're underneath the dryer. While they're underneath the dryer, that person, you can go ahead and shampoo a whole nother person. Okay, and so this is how you take one client at a time, but also layer them in so that there is no waste of time in your day, right? So if that client is underneath the dryer, you have 30 minutes to 45 minutes to wash and prep your next client. Okay, if the client is a client for you, she will understand that the person that is underneath the dryer will eventually have to get out before they finish. So you take your first client, your second client is now washed and prepped. You take your first client, you finish off their styling, which should take no more than 5 minutes or so. You process their payment and then they out the door. Okay, set them up with a rebooking, or set them up with a link to rebook if they're not sure what time they want to come back in. Lord, I highly recommend that y'all do booking before they leave out, but not everybody is certain that they want to come back in. And then that's it. So you need to know your timing so that you can make sure that you get people in and out, that you respect their time. And that is something that is not common in the industry. So if you do this, if you figure out how long it takes you to do a blow dry, how long it takes you to document it, set a stopwatch, and really pay attention and write it down, keep a log, and then find like your average time so you can really make sure you know how long it takes you to get someone in the door and out the door. For me, start to finish, most services are going to take under 2 hours. Okay, I hope you find this helpful. I'm actually literally about to pull up in the salon in like the next 2 minutes. We have a busy day. We have 5 clients. Maybe I'll have a client who is open to hopping on live with me while I'm in the salon. So if I can, I'll pop back on, and if not, I'll get some content for y'all so that we can pop some reels up and tell y'all how a full day goes at Texture Education. So I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all soon. I hope this was helpful. If you're new here, subscribe. Jamila Evans, and I'm out. Bye.